Welcome back to Immortal Empires and welcome back to Alith Anar. Today we're going to be carrying on our series here, and at the end of last episode I believe we had a good fight against Shakara, didn't we? I think Sail might even be able to wait this army out, even though we are looking quite damaged. Let's go ahead and level her up first, and then I think we will continue on our way to try and wipe out the Dark Elves. And I think... let's see, we could get ambush success chance, attrition and casualty replenishment. Let's get elven healing, because then I want to get renowned and feared, and then we can focus on some of this more good stuff further up the tech tree. But let's go ahead and attack this army. We should be able to wipe them out relatively easy. If we auto-resolve, we would lose 3 archers, which is a bit of a problem. Leadership, let's give that to Sail. So I think we're going to jump in and fight this one manually. Here we go then. Luckily, we were even able to get an ambush off here, which is looking promising. Which way are they walking? Okay, they are going this way. It's just that the Lord is at the back here. What I might do is even set... oh, they're going to be walking away. We could set up here and instantly get some fire down on the chariots, or we could set up here and use this line of sight issues there. So what I'm going to do, I think, is actually set up here. Let's go ahead and get our artillery. We're going to go ahead and put these guys on multi-shot. That should be more than fine. Let's just go ahead and move them a bit closer, though, so they can actually hit the enemy. That would help. Right, we have a ton of archers. Let's get the ones with the most health at the front. We might have to sacrifice a few units now that I'm thinking about it, because we don't have anyone to really tank the oncoming enemy. Of course, we do have Sail herself, though, which I will be taking advantage of her. So let's go ahead and put her at the front, and then with our archers here, I think you guys know what is coming. I'm just going to do a very loose checkerboard formation. Hopefully this will be plenty enough for us to get some attacks in. Let's go ahead. Oh, what have I done here? Let's move you guys back, and then we can put you guys on the flanks. That should be more than fine. Right, let's go ahead and start the battle then. If we can fire in to these guys... oh, they're actually walking this way. Never mind. Right, do we have any magic? We do. We also have damage resistance if we need it. Let's go ahead and get some of that magic cast off whilst we can. And wow, that magic absolutely destroyed us. What was that? I should go ahead and give myself some damage resistance as well. Let's go ahead and cast this magic off too. We can nerf the melee defense and melee attack of the enemy units. That should be more than fine. Right. I don't think we're going to lose any units in this fight, which is good. However, things were looking a bit dangerous. What I'm going to do is tell our artillery to fire into these shade units, though. Should be more than fine. And our Lord here is actually taking a bit of damage. Let's go ahead and bring her back out. If we can bring everyone in range of our ranged units, that would be very good. And I think it should give us an easy win. Let's go ahead and cast off that magic whilst we're running away as well. That should get some damage. The enemy hero is down, which is good to see. These units are already retreating. The shades are drawing closer as well, so we should be able to wipe them out relatively easily. Let's get a bit closer. It seems we failed to spot them because they have stalk. There we go. Now we should be able to fire on them once more. So let's go ahead and absolutely melt these guys. We have... oh no, I thought that was a unit coming back to us, but it's not. Let's keep on firing in here. That should be good to go there. Now the enemy Lord is trying to run away, I think. Let's try and bring in Sail a bit closer. Has this unit been wiped out? I think they might have even been wiped out. Right, let's go ahead and put you guys in a control group, and we're going to do some of this goodness. And I think now we're going to go ahead and kill you. Right, we've won the battle. Ideally though, I want to kill the enemy Lord. Let's go ahead and put these on single shot to help make that happen. I know this isn't good for single target, but some damage is better than no damage. So let's just cast it on her and see if we can do anything there. We might not even get the kill, actually. Let's go ahead and speed things up. We could nerf her melee defense and melee attack. That should help us do a little bit of damage to her. Are we going to get the kill? It's going to be close. She's on 25% HP. I think we're going to get the kill, you know. Let's go ahead and nerf the melee defense again, and then that should be an easy wipeout. There we go. Decisive victory, and I don't think we lost anyone either. And there we have it. In fact, we didn't lose anyone, so that's definitely profit there. We lost 29 models, but we killed 100, and I think we wiped out the army. So let's jump back to the campaign map and get the episode underway. There we have it, 1300 XP and 1700 gold as well. Let's take the extra 800 gold, and that should serve us nice. And we have managed to wipe out that army as well. That's a nice start to the episode there. Let's go ahead and level up Sail again once more. We can finally get renowned and feared, get that extra upkeep production. That should definitely help the economy, especially if it's not already helped enough by losing our army. Do we have enough of an army to take Kagroth Deep, I wonder? We have an army, a damaged army. Maybe we can take it. Let's try it. It's actually going to give us a valiant defeat. Does the settlement have walls? I wonder. I think the scary thing is dark shards. I think we could take this. Although we do have extreme number advantage. I think for now, actually, let's just go ahead and encircle. Maybe we can bring Alith Anar over here to help us. We're not taking attrition damage, so that's fine. Then again, I would like to take Alith Anar up north as well. So in fact, let's stop this. We're going to break the siege there. I don't think that's a smart idea. What I want to do instead is let's move back here and then we can get some recruitment going on. Not much can be done. We're going to get some spearmen, so at least we have a front line though, so then our archers can do what they do best. Right, where are we taking the Alith Anar? I would like to go up to Har Kaldra, also the altar of ultimate darkness. So on our way there, I think we can go for Rectal Gorge. That makes sense. And then Sail can come through here and take these. I like the sound of that. What we should do, though... Do we have in-camp? We do. I think we should in-camp so we can get some replenishment going. So let's do that, and then we'll make our way up here. That should be fine. It's not much replenishment, but it's better than nothing. Do we have anything else we can do this turn? Let's check the diplomacy, first of all. There's nothing going on here. Can we build anything? Ideally, we should probably build a third army, now that I'm thinking about it. We can build down here. Plenty of stuff going on. Let's go ahead and improve this. We can also improve this as well. We do have Marathi down here, so actually I do want to recruit a third army. And get those guys ready to defend. Let's go ahead and recruit them in the monoliths, and then that army can march south if absolutely needed. We have plenty of influence, so we could get a good archmage here, one of the more expensive ones. Let's see, I think we should go for the Law of Life. Oh, we have you, your resistance. Ah, I remember Leia. Or Leia. I think we should do that. Let's go ahead and recruit Leia. She's completely free, so that's fine. And then what we're going to do is recruit some units. Now, we could even recruit some allied units here. Is there anything in the Wood Elf army that we would really like? I think these Treekin are very good at being a frontline unit. We could even use some of those. Of course, we would use our own ranged units, but their ranged units aren't too bad either. Some poison attacks going on there. What I think we're going to do, though, is probably get Treekin for the front line. I think that could be an interesting combination there. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one there. We'll get some Treekin going in this army. What we're also going to do... What kind of units do we want? I think getting some artillery nice and early would be nice as well. So let's get some artillery going. And then we have the gold to afford the more expensive recruitment up here. So behind the Treekin, we probably want some kind of ranged. I think regular archers is probably enough though. So let's just get some of those going. We could get Loth and Seaguard. Let's see, what's the difference here? They actually have less range, less missile strength, or the same missile strength, less ammunition, but they have better melee stats. Oh, I don't think it's worth going then. What about these guys? Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with regular archers. Right, that's our third army going. That's all looking good. We have to have Erdefane here, so let's move him down here, just in case we need to get a kill on Marathi. And then we have him in reserve as well. 2 turns we could get another assassin too. For now though, let's go to turn 54. And there we go, mission successful. Recruit the following type of unit, melee. That's going to reduce recruitment cost and give us some recruitment rank as well. And for 3 turns, income from all buildings, plus 10% faction wide. Very nice. We still have 7 turns to our next assassination contract, which is not the best. I just realised we have an army who's coming behind us as well. Oh dear. Marathi is extremely close. I think we're going to have to assassinate her.
You presume to command.
Yeah, level 21. She's got all of her unique gear as well. And I think Alith Anar and Sale might have to come south too. We're not really going to be able to deal with Malekith, are we? I just realised you're going to take an extra turn. What I want to do is bring you, Sale, down here, at least to the circle of destruction. Let's go ahead and try and put you in there.
No.
What's our garrisons looking like down here? Well, we do have quite the garrisons, though. We might be able to hold on long enough. And we do have Leia down here. Unfortunately, we can't... The range on this isn't so good, is it? Where's Marathi getting to? I don't think she's getting... Oh, she could attack this. What about you? You're not going anywhere. So what I'm going to do is actually bring you down towards the Twisted Glade so you can defend that. That should be fine. Right. And then with Alith Anar, I think we might have to abandon this Malekith thing. If we abandon it, though, the problem is that he's going to rebuild his strength. So actually, Alith Anar, I think you need to carry on.
Ridiculous.
They do have an army down here as well.
Not one Druki on Nagaris.
We could take Rakdo Gorge though. There's not a huge garrison there, so let's go ahead and do that. That's going to be a decisive victory.
To me, Shadow Warriors.
And I think we will loot and occupy so we get the extra replenishment. I feel like that's important right now. Let's go ahead and level him up as well. What do you want? I think we're going down the red tree, so let's carry on with that. That should be more than fine. And hello, there's some beastmen up there. So has Grombrindle already been wiped out? It looks like he has. Ah, that's why Malekith went west. Wasn't for Katep, it was for Grombrindle. Of course he starts there. We should know that. We played him before the... of course we had to stop the campaign because of the bug though. For some reason I can't play that one without it crashing every time I load the campaign. Karen Carr can get an upgrade. Let's go ahead and get a garrison going up here. I will also go ahead and upgrade the growth and the port. Why not? We can afford it. Is there any buildings going on up here? I don't think so. In which case, let's go ahead and repair this. I'll also repair this. I'm going to get rid of this one, though. That should be more than fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade some outposts. That's very expensive. I think for now, let's skip the outposts. Unless we can upgrade the one in the Sisters of Twilight. That's still got another 2 turns. Really, I want to be helping them right now. Right, let's go ahead and check the diplomacy. Trade agreement with Katep. Sure, the Sisters of Twilight. I might just go ahead and do this non-aggression pact. There we go. Katep going on a little story there. That's all looking good. Right, let's go ahead to turn 55. And it looks like Hotek's column is actually going to be able to defend itself. Heroic victory there. Very nice. Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and take that extra 1300 gold as well. That will definitely be coming useful. Very nice. Ally begins outpost construction. Where are you building that one? Up in Nagarond. That's actually quite useful because then we don't have to defend that as hard. And Illyrion is building over in Rakdo Gorge. That's also gonna come quite useful. Recruitment rank +2 for Illyrian, Reavers, and Silver Helm units. And we can also perform, get another assassin. Let's go ahead and look at the technology. We still haven't unlocked this. But we have unlocked all of our... Well, not all of them. So we've completed military advancements 1, but we can also now go into 2 and 3. So if we go ahead and look in here first, Shadow Walkers and Shadow Warriors down here would be useful. Although there still might be stuff in here as well. Yeah, there's still stuff in here. Let's do this one first, just because it's cheaper. That'll give us -6% recruitment cost. And that one's going to give us upkeep as well. So in fact, we might do both of those right away. Right, let's go over to Alith Anar.
Shadowlands.
What's your situation looking like now? There's a Dark Elf army to the south that we know about, but there's also one to the north that is currently recruiting.
Attend. Stalk the
Let's go
shadows.
to the one in the north.
Make camp. Agreed.
We're going to try and take out Uriel next turn. That should give us this province as well. Now, as for sale, I'm going to... Yeah, we've got
Goddess forbids it.
a large number of armies coming for us from Marathi. So, Sale, I need you to make your way down here to Holtek's column. You're going to be the defender there. And what we're going to do, let's go ahead and get 2 more spearmen. And then we're also going to get some more archers as well. Just so you have a full stack to deal with that. Now, Marathi,
Do not order me.
that's an army. That is an army indeed.
Trained by the White Tower.
Let's go ahead and put you inside the settlement
Bring
for
me
now.
my tomes.
We
Magic's
could attack her, but I
unleashed.
don't know if we're in range of the garrison. That's the problem.
Magic in
I don't
purest
think
form.
we are. It doesn't seem like the garrison reinforces on the ocean. So let's not attack her there.
Mage.
What we can do, though, is get some more Tree King, if we desire. Which I definitely do. So let's get 2 of those. And then we're just going to carry on recruiting some archers. There we have it. Erdefane here
Now.
could also come in. We could also murder Marathi right
I
now.
will not.
Hunt the Druki.
I think we're going to do it. Let's go ahead and assassinate Marathi.
The prey is caught.
There we go. So we've managed to kill her. That should weaken the army quite a bit now, because they should just have a standard lord in there once they replace her. And what we can also do is go ahead and get a new assassin right away, which is very nice. We'll keep him nearby in case we need him, but hopefully we can use him for a mission. Where is he? Oh, he spawned all the way up here.
No.
Yeah, we don't need you right now. What I could do,
Moving.
if you come down here, you should be able to find that other Dark Elf army for me. On your way, though. Right. Let's go ahead and do some building. Or we should do the diplomacy first.
Bring.
Maybe we can get a bit extra gold. Doesn't look like it. We're close to a military alliance here. With Tyrion, that could be useful. But let's go ahead and get some building done. The Black Forests has an upgrade. Let's go ahead and do that. That should boost our economy. The Circle of Destruction. Let's go ahead and get you up to tier 2 as well. And then up here we should have some stuff going on. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, we can't get a garrison here yet. In that case, let's go ahead and get some growth going. That should help us get that garrison right. Malekith is still a long way from being wiped out. And Marathi is coming for us. And I think it's just a matter of time before these Dark Elves declare war as well. I mean, look how much they hate us. That's insane. One thing I forgot to do in the last episode was actually check our relations with Tyrion.
Alariel's champion.
Yeah, he doesn't dislike us for declining the war thing, so that's fine.
Alariel the Radiant.
And it doesn't look like any of them
Prince
hate
of
us
Elf.
for having treaties with Katep. I
Prince
don't think they've met
Elthar.
him yet. You guys hate us though. That's fine. That's just high elf politics going on there. Where's the Sisters
when
of
do
Twilight?
we fight? Only
Yeah, and they
when
don't dislike
necessary.
us either. They're actually allied with Katep now. Okay. I wish I checked that sooner. Right. Let's go ahead to turn 56.
I welcome my southern kin, if I must.
Avalon wants us to join the war against Yves. Now, he is at war. No, you are at war. Can I see who he is at war with? I think that's showing me now, right? He's basically at war with every single High Elf. So if I join this, then we should become friendlier with all the other High Elves. So in fact, I will accept that offer for 1400 gold. Thank you very much. And hopefully that relation boosts will also get us a bit closer to Confederation, because we do need to confederate Avalon at some point. There we go. Sale gains a new trait, minus 3% construction cost and plus 3% income in the local province, which is nice. And we do have that minus 6% recruitment cost as well, which should be very beneficial to us. What should we get next? Ammunition for archers, Loth and Seaguard, Reavers, Shadow Warriors, Shadow... Oh, this seems good. And the missile strength. Let's go ahead and get precise fletching then. That sounds like it's going to be very useful. Let's go over to Alith Anar as well. We're continuing our attack with him. Now, the army's actually gone north, interestingly enough. So they've decided to leave Harkeldra vulnerable and open. So let's go ahead and take that. That's going to be a very easy battle. And again, I think we will loot and occupy just for that extra replenishment. That's going to cause lots of control issues up here. What's the control? Yeah, we're losing 11 control because of that. But we need the replenishment. What can you do? Unfortunately, not too much. Now, these guys aren't taking attrition, but we should be able to beat them back fairly easily. Not quite sure where Malekith is. He's definitely back by now and probably somewhere over here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scout down this way and see if we can locate a Dark Elf army, because I can't seem to find them, which is worrying. You guys are raiding the Sisters of Twilight.
Archmage.
I think, Sayo, if you just sit in here, get some replenishment going, you'll be fine. Do we have any lords we can recruit?
I bring
Heroes, I mean. Maybe up here? We could get a mage. We've also got Lawmaster of Hoeth, they're a wizard as well. Okay. What's the difference between a Lawmaster of Hoeth and a mage? I assume these guys are slightly better at melee, but not as good as a noble. Might be worth getting a noble or two. Melee defense plus 12 for Phoenix units. Ward save 15% immune to contact. We could get one of these to pop into this army is what I'm thinking. For now, though, I think let's just carry on and get our archer. I just realised we have Swordmasters of Hoeth now as well. We could have used those as a front line, but they just take a bit too long to recruit, I feel. So we got our Treekin down here. That's looking nice. This army is looking quite scary. We can't attack them, can we? What we're going to do is continue getting some more archers and hopefully fill up this army. So when they do attack, things will be looking fine. We could even afford a fourth army if we really wanted to. And I think at this rate we could probably do with that fourth army, because we do have plenty of enemies. So let's go to the monoliths. We're going to recruit another lord. And what I'm thinking, because we can already get mages, maybe it's actually better to get a prince. So we have a melee lord for this army. Ammunition plus 20%. Oh, that's nice. Upkeep for Illyrian Reavers and Silverhelm units, but also upkeep for Archers, Spearmen, Silvering Guard, Loth and Seaguard, Shadow Warriors, Shadow Walkers, Sisters of Avalon, and Bolt Thrower units. So I think we're going to go with Gilgallion here. He's going to be able to field a very cheap army. And if we go over to his recruitment, let's get some allied recruitment going. We don't have much Legion points going on here. We do have some here, though. Look at that. I think... What upkeep reduction did you have again? There were so many. It was hard to keep track of. Archers and Spearmen, that's good. Silvering Guard, okay. Loth and Seaguard, Shadow Warriors, Shadow Walkers, Sisters of Avalon, and Bolt Thrower units. So maybe we could go with like a Loth and Seaguard army with this guy. We do have Loth and Seaguard. We didn't nerf the income from these guys, unfortunately. So maybe... Where are they? There they are. We could use a front line of these guys maybe. So let's get some of those going on. And that's all our recruitment used up. We could also use allied recruitment as well though. So if we go ahead to say someone like Avalon, you should have Loffen Sea Guard somewhere. Ah, wait. Loffen Sea Guard with shields. Do I not have Loffen Sea Guards with shields? I don't. Is that another building upgrade? Where are the Loffen Sea Guard? They're here. We need tier 3. So how am I recruiting them? Not over here. Wait. No, I am recruiting them here.
We have shaped this world.
Not here. I'm so lost. I'm not quite sure how we're getting Loffen Sea Guard. Because we need this building, the rally field. Right? Oh no, we're getting them from ports. Okay, there we go. It's kind of like an Aranessa situation where we get unit from ports. Right, there we go. Problem solved. That one really had me confused. So what we should do then, what I'm going to do, is let's get Loffen Sea Guard with shields from our allies. They're going to be the front line. We'll see how they do. I've lost them. There we go. Can we recruit from 2 allies at once, I wonder? We can. You guys don't have the shield variant. What about you? You guys definitely should. Let's also get some going there. We can only have 4 allied recruitment going on at one time. So we've done with that. We might even have some Regiment of Renowned units in here. Sadly, nothing for a Loffen shielded unit. We do have the Storm Raiders, so I'm going to go ahead and recruit them. And then let's go ahead and get some artillery, and we can start recruiting some regular Loffen Sea Guard as well. Right, there we go. That took us a while to decide what to do with this army, but we got there eventually. Have we done all of our buildings? We haven't. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. How's the growth looking as well? 6 turns and this is done on growth. This isn't even tier 4 yet, so that's fine. Any building to be done up here? Recto Gorge. Let's go ahead and upgrade this whilst we can. We're not going to do anything with outposts at the moment, though. Let's do this. We can get away with that. Ideally, probably get rid of this as well. That's fine. Right. Let's go ahead and put you on growth until we can get you up to tier 5. That's looking fine. And we'll check the diplomacy. That was a lengthy turn there, wasn't it? Trying to decide what to do. Nothing going on there, so let's go to turn 57. And there we have it. Hagreef has been besieged. We've gained some influence as well, for some reason there. And there's Malekith. I found him. He has indeed returned with a 4 stack, and we don't have any armies nearby. That's problematic. How fast can you get down here, Alith Anar? Probably not very. What's the garrison like? Not that impressive. I'm not sure why he doesn't attack. But nevertheless, we found Malekith. Alith Anar is going to have to make his way back south. The good news is if we come down here, we can then go back up through his territory this way. And we do have our assassin nearby as well. Sadly, though, that's all I have time for today. We're going to have to do a shorter video today. If we go ahead and look at the map, we have gained a bit of territory, which is nice to see. Marathi has landed on our southern coast. Malekith is in the middle of our territory up here in the north, and we also have some more Dark Elf enemies up here and also over here next to the Beastmen. So plenty of enemies still. If we go ahead and look at our objectives, well, we're getting closer to our victory conditions. So we've only got to occupy, loot, raise or sack 13 more settlements now. We need to destroy Malekith, which we're currently working on, and then of course we do need to gain ownership of Nagorith, which is probably going to come through the form of confederation at this point, because yes, I don't want to go to war with all of the High Elves, at least not until we've dealt with our enemies over here. But that's it for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.